Meet the ESTP witch, also known as the Battle Banshee. This witch is all thrill, zero chill. Halloween's warrior queen, she strikes fear with a bone-chilling banshee cry, or by challenging her opponents to a round of pumpkin smash. Forget broomsticks. She rides an enchanted bull, a wild beast she tamed herself. When she's not storming the skies, she's at the haunted gym, bench-pressing werewolves and devouring absurd amounts of candy for that extra fuel. A whirlwind of mischief, she sweeps in with chaos and laughs, armed with strategies for every scare and a finely tuned candy intake plan. She's always the first to every haunted pumpkin patch, sensing trouble or fun a mile away. And if there's a werewolf to wrestle, you'll find her right there, ready for a rematch. Meet the party poltergeist, the ESFP witch, who puts the boo in boogie. Halloween is her ultimate bash, and she's got every spirit on speed dial for a monster mash. With a flick of her wand and a burst of confetti magic, she transforms any dusty dungeon into a glittering dance floor. Her broom? Charmed into a disco ball, of course, spinning with bats, and more spooky tunes than a haunted jukebox. She's never without a mountain of candy, donuts, and cupcakes. But don't be fooled by her sweet tooth. Beneath all that sparkle, she's got a heart of gourd and a soft spot for lifting spirits, literally and emotionally. She's the first to spot a down-in-the-dumps goblin and smother them in compliments till they're glowing like a jack-o'-lantern. If there's a party, she's the queen of it. If there isn't, give her 2 minutes and she'll summon one. Meet the ISFP witch, the rebel spirit, a Halloween soul as wild as the haunted woods. Sweet as a ghost's lullaby yet with a streak of rebellion, she skips the cauldron for moonlit forest rituals. She's out there painting pumpkins with mystical mandalas and baking sweet bite-me pies, spiked with just enough magic to keep you wondering. Her squad? Snakes, spiders, and every creepy critter that makes others shiver. She charms bats and befriends black widows, seeing beauty where others see beasts. You might catch her nestled among glowing mushrooms or dozing on a bed of leaves, cozy with squirrels and maybe a snake or two. With a heart as soft as cobwebs and a spark like a haunted bonfire, Halloween with her is an eerie, enchanting night full of spellbound pies and forest frights. Meet the ISTP witch, the Hex Machina, the mechanical mastermind of the coven. While others brew potions and cast spells, she's locked in her workshop, crafting handy gadgets with only her black cat as an assistant. Dressed in pajamas, she's surrounded by enchanted gears, half-finished projects, and a few exploded cauldrons. From broomstick laser beams to self-flying brooms, she's always ahead of the game. With a mind built for puzzles, she's the witch you call when a spell goes sideways. And when she's not in her workshop, she's probably at the bar, tool belt slung low, casually fixing a cursed jukebox while charming the occasional cute ghost. Her quiet, observant nature hides a clever wit and a knack for mischief. She'd rather tinker than dance. But when she finally steps out, every witch in town knows she's packing something wickedly inventive. Step aside, ghouls and goblins. The Scream Queen has arrived. This ESFJ witch rules Halloween parties, hosting spooktacular soirees with her prized miniature pumpkin trees. Dressed in vibrant colors, she dazzles guests while launching fireworks from her wand that could light up the darkest night. But don't be fooled by her glamorous looks. She's a master puppet master, ensuring everyone makes the right choices, whether they like it or not. She connects with every vampire and goblin, filling haunted hearts with joy while bringing old-school charm to modern frights. The Scream Queen zooms around on her poison-dripping spider, delivering pumpkin soup to every lonely critter. She doesn't just throw a party, she is the party. So when her laughter echoes through haunted halls, you know a frightfully fabulous night is about to unfold. Bring your best costume, or risk being turned into a toad. Meet the Spectral Supervisor, the ESTJ witch. She rules Halloween from her sturdy pumpkin throne. This hard-hitting witch commands her haunted realm with military precision, with her pet dragon, who's more like a scaly, fire-breathing lapdog. As she commands the pumpkin patches and patrols the midnight streets, she ensures every trick-or-treater is counted and no ghostly mischief goes unchecked. With an eye for order, she hosts modern witch fair fundraisers, where her potion contest judging skills could make even the bravest brewmasters quake. By night, she dons the cloak of the Bat Witch, ready to swoop in on any Halloween havoc. But don't let her stern demeanor fool you. She secretly spoils her beloved pet rat with gourmet cheese. The spectral supervisor may thrive on rules, but when things go bump in the night, she's the witch you want on your side. Meet the ghostly guardian, our ISFJ witch. She is the ultimate cuddle monster of the spooky realm. This witch is a crafting maestro, whipping up hand-knitted Halloween outfits for everyone from tiny ghosts to grumpy ghouls. She bakes enough ghost-shaped cookies to feed a coven. No one leaves her lair hungry. Her cozy cottage is a haven for creepy critters and supernatural family, with every dish served piping hot and sprinkled with a dash of witchy love. Armed with a heart bigger than her cauldron, she even writes thank you notes to all the Frankensteins and vampires who dare to show up, because nothing's scarier than bad manners. With her sixth sense for everyone's needs, she ensures her haunted soirees are packed with warmth, laughter, and just the right amount of eerie charm. If you need a guardian or a cup of witch's brew, the ghostly guardian is your go-to gal for spooktacular fun. Meet the no-nonsense necromancer, the ISTJ witch who turns Halloween chaos into organized mayhem. With a potion recipe in one hand and a meticulously organized spreadsheet in the other, she juggles spells like a pro. You'll often spot her zooming through the night sky, laptop strapped to her broom, blogging about her ghostly escapades. She's the only witch who can multitask a bubbling cauldron and a conference call while warding off wayward goblins. Her potions are labeled so neatly, even the ghosts take notes. She's the first to arrive at every seance. Punctuality is her superpower. When a ghostly mystery surfaces, she dives in like a midnight detective, armed with logic, a magnifying glass, and a dry wit sharper than a vampire's fong. Because what's scarier than a witch who takes her job seriously? Meet the trickster phantom, the ENTP witch, who whirls through Halloween like a storm of mischief and mayhem. With a flair for brainy pranks and a knack for chaotic magic, she leaves even the creepiest spirits scratching their heads. Her idea of a perfect night? A raucous blend of hocus-pocus and spirited debates with demons who can't keep up with her sharp wit. Always armed with a cauldron of colorful concoctions, she loves setting off magical explosions that dazzle and bewilder, leaving behind befuddled goblins and giggling ghosts. The trickster phantom is a master of improvisation, spinning zany spells on the fly and ensuring every Halloween gathering is filled with laughter. After all, the only thing more dangerous than a well-cast spell is knowing that one moment you're enchanted, and the next, you've just been outsmarted. Meet the wicked whipcracker, the ENTJ witch. She sachets into swankiest Halloween galas like she owns the night, and honestly, she probably does. Dressed in a head-turning red gown that screams, the queen of the underworld. She commands attention while her sassy pet spider, Webby, keeps watch on her shoulder. Webby's motto? One wrong move, and it's a one-way ticket to the spider's den. Running her witchy empire with CEO-level precision, she has her goblin bodyguards on speed dial, ensuring her potion ingredients are top shelf, because nothing says, I'm a witch, like premium Eye of Newt. When the wicked whipcracker hosts a soiree, expect spellbinding entertainment, ghostly karaoke battles, and a VIP lounge for ghouls who can keep up. Get ready for a night where the only thing spookier than her magic is her sass and glamour. The spectral solver is the INTP witch, who's so lost in unraveling the mysteries of the universe, she might have misplaced her wand again. Socializing? Optional. Figuring out if pumpkins have secret souls? Mandatory. Her lair's a layered landscape of organized chaos, stacks of ancient scrolls, half-finished potions, and some blueprints for various unrelated projects. With Fluffy her black cat curled on top like it's all perfectly normal. She may brush through Halloween parties looking like she just rolled out of a haunted study session, but her mind? Sprinting through theories faster than a jet broomstick at full speed. Need an enigma solved? She's there, riding a dragon, or miniaturized on her cat if she's feeling casual. And if you are curious, it is because she doesn't just think outside the cauldron. she redefines where the cauldron ought to be. Meet the sinister strategist, the INTJ witch, who plays Halloween like a wicked game of chess. With a gaze sharp enough to slice through the night, she prowls through the fog, conjuring spells that make even the bravest souls quiver. Each pumpkin she carves is a portal to the bizarre, adorned with ancient symbols that might summon terrifying howling ghouls or an overly chatty raccoon. But on rare occasions, you might catch her dancing atop a glowing pumpkin in a haunted forest, grooving to an 80s goth band. Her potions are brewed with the precision of a master alchemist, using exotic ingredients that could win Potion of the Year. At raucous parties, she rolls her eyes, quipping, "What's scarier than a ghost?" This music. After all, the sinister strategist knows that in the realm of the supernatural, a well-timed dry remark can chill the bones more effectively than any incantation. Meet the pumpkin prankster, the ENFP witch, whose free spirit and love for nature make her the heart of every Halloween celebration. With her colorful boho clothing and vibrant hair that changes daily based on her mood, think bright blue one day and fiery red the next, she bursts onto the scene like a walking kaleidoscope. Known for her whimsical heart, she orchestrates hilarious chaotic pranks that lift everyone's spirits. Her favorite pastime? Swinging from chandeliers at formal gatherings, adding a burst of spontaneity wherever she goes. Whether she's accidentally blowing up pumpkins with her vibrant magic or conjuring candy rainstorms, chaos is always just a flick of her wand away. Embracing joy and unpredictability, the pumpkin prankster ensures that no feelings are hurt, unless you're a pumpkin. With her around, every haunted house and enchanted forest transforms into a stage for laughter and unforgettable mischief. Meet the magical motivator, the ENFJ witch. With her glowing aura so powerful it practically raises the dead and their self-esteem. Cloaked in boho robes and rings that glow with mysterious charms, she's a mystical mix of fairy godmother and charismatic rock star. Whether she's leading a seance or a soul repair workshop for restless spirits, her presence leaves even the ghosts and zombies feeling more alive. Her intuition's so sharp she'll offer guidance on dilemmas you didn't know you had, like whether your afterlife needs a glow-up. Her vibe shifts effortlessly too. One day she's a celestial headmistress giving pep talks to goblins. The next she's hosting self-love for the undead. Her punchline? She doesn't just enchant you, she inspires even the most restless spirits to reach enlightenment and actually believe in the power of positive haunting. The ghostly poet is an INFP witch, who floats through the night like a light autumn breeze, often tripping over her own broomstick on the way. When she's not composing haunting melodies on her violin for her pet raven, she's hosting counseling sessions for monsters hiding under beds. "I'm not saying you're scary, but maybe try less growling and more small talk," she suggests, while they sip pumpkin spice cocoa together. You might catch her stargazing atop a haunted building, dreaming of adventures on mystical planets. Though she often forgets how to get down, leading to awkward conversations with passing owls. Her favorite books are so patched up and worn out that they could be mistaken for ancient tomes. And her poems? Let's just say they could make even a ghost shed a tear. But beneath her quirky charm lies an empowered spirit who knows that embracing the chaos is just part of her magical journey. Meet the mystic martyr, the INFJ witch. With a soul so deep she could hold a seance in the Mariana Trench. Radiating an otherworldly glow, she's the go-to for lost souls seeking guidance, and maybe a good cry. Whether she's meditating under a full moon or giving heartfelt pep talks to downtrodden goblins, she's all about fighting for the underdog's rights. Equal treatment for all creatures, she proclaims, brandishing her wand like a champion's trophy. Her graceful spirit shines brighter than a jack-o'-lantern on Halloween night, but don't mistake her kindness for weakness. When injustice looms, she'll unleash a whirlwind of magical energy that can send even the most stubborn specter running for cover. Just remember, cross her, and you might find your next cup of tea is brewed with a pinch of eternal reflection, and a dash of "you really should have known better"